Oh, how grand and swollen you are, daughters of Britannia. How splendidly the empire has padded your bellies and cushioned your bones. You waddle through history like bloated ghosts of privilege, stumbling upon stones laid by men whose names you do not know, whose graves you've never visited, and whose sacrifice has kept you warm and fed. Yes. Let us speak plainly now. You, crammed into this courtyard like cattle for culling, are the sum result of 80 years of decadence, of a state that dared to coddle instead of command. The war that shattered the world and ended the blood price of conscription also birthed the womb of welfare, the National Health Service. A grand idea, a noble dream. But dreams turn to nightmares when the dreamers never wake up. Let history remind you, your fathers and forefathers were forced to serve. Drafted. Lined up. Sent to die in trenches, in deserts, in jungles, not for coin, not for fame, but for duty. The British Empire asked for their flesh and took it. It carved nations from their corpses. Their reward? A folded flag. A forgotten name. A widow's pension, perhaps. But you, what have you been asked to give? Nothing. Nothing. You have never been summoned. Never drafted. Never required to lift even a needle for the cause of the sick. Florence Nightingale volunteered. She crossed blood-soaked battlefields with her lamp held high, not because she was told, but because she understood. But the state, cowardly, indulgent, and obsessed with optics, never once compelled women to serve. Not as nurses. Not in war. Not in peace. You were never conscripted. You were spared. And look what you've become. You were not given liberty, you were given indulgence, and you consumed it. You devoured your exemption like pigs at a royal trough. Your fat is not just an aesthetic failure, it is the symptom of historical injustice. You have gorged on the sacrifices of men without ever paying the debt.